Welcome to a TLDR Cata guide for Ultraxion, for anyone who forgot to keybind their extra action button. Ultraxion is the 5th boss and only has one phase, which is pretty simple. Firstly, you get some buffs from NPCs throughout the fight. On pull, Thrall gives tanks 50% CDR and 100% increased duration for defensive abilities. Alex, Ysera, and Kaleg each spawn 2 healer crystals at intervals, and these need to be assigned before you start. Red gives 100% increased healing, which is good for Resto Druid and Shaman, and both priests. Green makes all healing duplicate over the raid, split between everyone, and this also applies to HOTS, but it should be for whoever isn't taking one of the other two. And blue reduces mana cost and increases haste, which is best for Holy Paladins. You can only have one buff at a time, so assign these to the most appropriate people. And finally, after 5 minutes, Zon'ozz gives everyone a one-time cheat death for your shitters to get carried. To start, everyone stack in front of the boss, but not directly up his arse. You all get an extra action button for Heroic Will, a 5-second channel that removes you from the Twilight Realm, which you need to do to avoid some mechanics. Hour of Twilight is massive damage to anyone still inside when the cast goes off, so time your Heroic Will to be outside when it finishes. It does need to hit at least 3 players on normal and 5 on Heroic, so assign players to soak each hit and survive with immunities, stacking defensives, and externals. Additionally, on Heroic, you can't soak again for 2 minutes, so create 3 groups of 5 to rotate soaking, preferring tanks using defensives and immunity classes. Fading Light is a debuff on a few players and the main tank, lasting 5 to 10 seconds chosen randomly, and if you're still inside when it goes off, you'll fucking die. Tanks, you can't generate threat for 10 seconds after it's removed, so taunt swap as soon as it goes out. For healers, the boss pulses raid-wide damage every 6 seconds, reducing by 1 every minute until he's casting every second. Assign some CDs for the end of the fight when you need the APM of a StarCraft Pro, and at 6 minutes he straight up kills you all as a hard enrage, so this is a fat DPS check. On Heroic, this check is pretty tight, so you might need to drop a healer and prefer those who deal high damage such as Disc Priests. A small tip for lusting on the fight. Lust only affects players in your realm, so if your healers want it later, have them use Heroic Will on pull, pop Lust while they're outside, then lust again for them when they need it. Manage your soaking rotations, time Heroic Will properly, and you might need to experiment swapping healer buffs before you eventually kill the boss. And that's it for Ultraxion. Congrats on your kill. Like and subscribe if you found this useful, become a member for more tips or to support the channel. I'll catch you in the next one.